Chosen one, God smiles every time He looks at you. If your heart feels heavy and your spirit feels tired, then stay with these words, because something gentle and life-changing is about to settle deep inside your soul, and you may not even realize how much you need this moment until peace begins to touch you quietly. There is a reason you are here right now, reading this, breathing this, feeling this. Calm rise slowly within your chest, as if heaven itself has drawn closer to you in a way that feels soft and personal. This is not a coincidence, and this is not just another ordinary moment passing through your day without meaning or purpose. There is something sacred unfolding around you, something invisible yet deeply real, something that carries love far greater than any pain you have carried silently inside your heart for so long. There is a quiet truth that has always been with you, even in the moments when you felt forgotten, unseen, or left behind by everything around you. And that truth is simple yet powerful beyond understanding. God has never stopped looking at you with deep affection and gentle pride, even when you could not feel His presence or understand His ways. Every time your heart struggled and still chose to keep going, every time your spirit felt weak but refused to completely break, there was a quiet smile from heaven resting over your life like a soft light that never fades. Type 2222 to affirm. In this very moment, there is something tender and meaningful happening that your eyes cannot see, but your soul can begin to feel slowly if you allow yourself to rest in this truth without fear or doubt. God sees every hidden tear that you never showed anyone, every silent prayer that you whispered without words, and every hope that you kept alive, even when everything around you seemed to say it was impossible to continue believing. His love is not loud or forceful, but it is constant, steady, and deeply personal, wrapping around your life like warmth on a cold night that slowly removes every trace of fear and loneliness. If this message touches your heart in any way, take a moment to like this video, so more souls can receive this same gentle reminder of God's love and peace. There are moments in life when everything feels uncertain and unclear, when the path ahead seems hidden and the weight inside your heart feels too heavy to carry alone. Yet, even in those moments, something unseen is holding you together in ways you may never fully understand. That something is not chance or luck, but the quiet and faithful presence of God walking beside you, guiding you gently without rushing you or forcing you to understand everything at once. His ways are filled with patience and compassion, allowing you to grow slowly, to heal deeply, and to discover strength that you never knew existed within you. God's smile over your life is not based on perfection or flawless choices, because He understands every part of your journey in a way that no one else ever could. He sees the effort behind your struggles, the courage behind your tears, and the quiet faith that continues to rise within you, even when everything feels uncertain and overwhelming. His love does not measure your worth by your mistakes or your failures, but by the truth of who you are, a soul created with purpose, beauty, and deep value that cannot be taken away by any situation or moment of weakness. There is something powerful about knowing that you are seen fully and still loved completely, and that kind of love changes everything slowly but surely, bringing peace where there was once fear, and bringing hope where there was once only doubt. When God looks at you, He does not see someone broken or lost, but someone growing, someone learning, someone becoming stronger in ways that are invisible but deeply real. His smile is not temporary or fading, but constant and unwavering, a reflection of His deep love that remains even when you struggle to believe it is still there. Sometimes the world can make you feel small, unimportant, or forgotten. But God's view of you is completely different from anything you have ever experienced before. He sees you as valuable beyond measure, worthy of love beyond understanding, and important in ways that go far beyond what the world can offer or recognize. His love reaches into the deepest parts of your heart, touching places that no one else has ever reached, bringing healing and comfort that slowly transforms your entire being from within. Even when you feel distant or disconnected, His presence never moves away from you, because His love is not dependent on your feelings or circumstances. It remains steady, faithful, and constant, gently reminding you that you are never alone and never forgotten, no matter how difficult your journey may seem at times. There is a quiet strength growing inside you, something that is not loud or overwhelming, but steady and calm, guiding you forward one step at a time, with peace instead of fear. Every small step you take, every moment you choose to keep going, and every breath you take with even a little bit of hope carries meaning far greater than you realize. God sees all of it, every detail, every effort, every silent moment of courage, and His heart responds with love that is deeper than anything you have ever known. His smile over your life is not something distant or unreachable, but something close and real, something that is present even now as you read these words and feel something shift gently inside your heart. Most people ignored this strange 7-second exercise when they first heard about it. That changed when stories began surfacing from people who had paid off debt, upgraded their lifestyles, purchased new homes, and experienced unexpected financial improvements. A recently surfaced CIA document points to an unusual brainwave process that is rapidly gaining attention online. Reports claim that 4 separate neuroscience research teams examined the method and found evidence that it may help shift mental patterns connected to wealth, opportunity, and personal success. Those who once struggled financially now say money seems to appear in ways they never anticipated. As interest grows, information about this method is becoming increasingly difficult to find. Click the link in the description and comments below to learn what everyone is talking about. There is a reason you have come this far, a reason you are still standing, still breathing, still searching for something more, and that reason is rooted in a love that has never left you even for a moment. God has been with you through every storm, every quiet night, every uncertain step, and every moment of doubt, holding you in ways that you may only now begin to understand. Type 2020 if you trust in God. There is a beauty in the way God works within you, a quiet and steady movement that does not demand perfection, but welcomes honesty, allowing you to come as you are, without fear of being rejected or misunderstood. Every part of your story, even the parts you wish you could hide or forget, is held gently within His understanding, and nothing about you makes His love grow distant or weak. Instead, His love leans closer, surrounding you with comfort that feels like a warm embrace during moments when everything else feels cold and uncertain. Sometimes your mind may try to remind you of past failures or moments when you felt lost, but God's heart does not hold those moments against you in the way you might hold them against yourself. He sees beyond those moments, looking deeper into who you are becoming, recognizing the strength that is quietly forming within your spirit. His smile grows brighter not because you have never struggled, but because you continue to rise gently, even when rising feels difficult and slow. There is something deeply comforting about knowing that your journey is not judged by how quickly you move or how perfectly you live, but by the simple truth that you are still here, still growing, still learning to trust in something greater than yourself. God values your persistence, your quiet courage, and your willingness to keep moving forward even when you do not have all the answers. His love honors every step you take, no matter how small or uncertain it may feel. Type 1212 to claim miracles. As you continue walking through your days, There will be moments when you begin to notice small changes within yourself, gentle shifts in the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you respond to the world around you. These changes are not random, but signs of something deeper taking root within your heart. God is shaping you quietly, guiding your spirit toward peace, teaching you how to rest even in the middle of uncertainty, and showing you that you are stronger than the fears that once held you back. There is a kind of strength that does not come from loud confidence or outward success, but from a quiet assurance that you are held by something greater, something steady and unchanging. This strength grows slowly within you, becoming a source of calm that remains even when life feels overwhelming. It allows you to face challenges without losing yourself, to move forward without carrying the same weight that once felt impossible to release. God's smile over your life reflects the beauty of this transformation, the way your heart is learning to trust again, the way your spirit is beginning to feel lighter, and the way your thoughts are slowly turning toward hope instead of fear. He delights in these changes, not because they make you perfect, but because they reveal the truth of who you are becoming, someone filled with quiet faith, gentle strength, and a deep sense of peace that cannot be taken away. Even in moments when you feel uncertain about your direction, God's presence remains steady, guiding you in ways that do not always need to be understood to be trusted. There is a path unfolding before you, one that is shaped with care and intention, leading you towards something meaningful and beautiful. You do not need to rush or force your way forward, because what is meant for you will come at the right time, in the right way, guided by a love that sees beyond your current circumstances. There is a quiet invitation within your heart to let go of the pressure, to have everything figured out, to release the need to control every outcome, and to simply trust that you are being led with care. This trust does not mean everything will always feel easy or clear, but it brings a sense of peace that remains even when things are uncertain. It reminds you that you are not walking alone, and that every step you take is supported by a presence that understands your journey completely. As you continue to move forward, allow yourself to notice the gentle ways in which your heart is changing, the way hope is beginning to rise again, and the way peace is slowly becoming a part of your daily life. These are not small or insignificant changes, but signs of something deeply meaningful taking place within you. God is working quietly, shaping your life with love, guiding you toward a future that holds more light, more peace, and more purpose than you can currently see. Type 999 if you trust Jesus. There is something beautiful about the way God restores what you thought was lost within you, not by rushing or forcing anything, but by slowly rebuilding your heart with care and patience. Every broken piece is not discarded, but gently held, slowly brought back together in a way that feels stronger and more whole than before. You may not notice this process happening all at once, but there are quiet changes taking place within you, changes that are shaping your thoughts, softening your fears, and helping you see yourself with more kindness than you ever have before. What if the ability to attract greater wealth has been inside your mind all along? Newly revealed CIA-related research describes a brief 7-second routine believed to activate a little-known mental state associated with abundance and achievement. According to reports, the technique was reviewed by multiple neuroscience laboratories and is now being used daily by thousands of people looking to escape financial pressure and create a life filled with freedom, travel, and opportunity. Due to growing attention, access to this information may not remain available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Sometimes you may feel like you are not where you should be, or that your journey has taken too many unexpected turns, but God does not measure your life by how straight your path has been. He He sees the beauty in every step you have taken, even the ones that felt uncertain or difficult, because each step has brought you closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. His love does not rush you toward an end, but walks with you through every moment, allowing you to grow at a pace that feels natural and true. There is a quiet healing that begins to take place when you allow yourself to rest in this truth, when you stop trying to prove your worth and begin to receive the love that has always been freely given to you. This healing does not remove every challenge or difficulty from your life, but it changes the way you experience them. It brings a sense of peace that stays with you even when things feel uncertain, and a sense of hope that gently lifts your heart even on the hardest days. Type 222 if you walk by faith. As this healing continues to grow within you, you may begin to notice that your perspective is slowly changing, that things which once felt overwhelming are now easier to face, and that your heart feels lighter in ways that are difficult to explain. This is not because your life has suddenly become perfect, but because something within you has become stronger and more grounded. God is shaping your inner world with care, helping you build a foundation of peace that cannot be shaken by the challenges around you. There is a quiet confidence that begins to form within your spirit, a confidence that does not come from external success or recognition, but from the deep knowing that you are loved, guided, and supported in every moment of your life. This confidence allows you to move forward without fear controlling your steps, to trust in the process even when you cannot see the outcome, and to remain calm even when everything around you feels uncertain. God's smile over your life reflects this growth, this quiet strength that is rising within you, and this deep peace that is beginning to settle into your heart. He delights in your journey, not because it has been easy, but because you have continued to move forward with courage and faith, even when it felt difficult to do so. His love is not distant or unreachable, but close and personal, surrounding you in ways that bring comfort and reassurance at every step. There is something deeply meaningful about the way God sees you, not as someone who needs to become something else to be worthy, but as someone who is already valuable, already loved, and already enough. This truth has the power to change everything within you, to quiet the doubts that have been lingering in your mind, and to replace them with a sense of peace that feels steady and real. Even in moments when you feel unsure or uncertain, there is a gentle reminder within your heart that you are not alone, that you are being guided with care, and that every step you take is leading you towards something meaningful. You do not need to have everything figured out, because the path before you is being shaped with love and intention, leading you toward a future that holds more peace and fulfillment than you can currently imagine. As you continue to walk forward, allow yourself to trust in this process, to rest in the knowledge that you are being held and guided, and to embrace the quiet changes that are taking place within you. These changes are not temporary or fragile, but strong and lasting, building a foundation of peace and hope that will continue to support you through every season of your life. Type 1111 to receive miracles. There is a kind of love that does not demand anything from you, a love that does not ask you to prove your worth or earn your place, but simply welcomes you as you are with open arms and a gentle understanding. This is the love God carries for you, a love that remains steady through every season of your life, even the ones where you felt lost or uncertain. He does not turn away from your struggles or weaknesses, but moves closer to them, bringing light into places that once felt too dark to face. Sometimes the deepest healing does not come through sudden change, but through small moments of peace that slowly grow into something stronger within you. These moments may feel quiet and simple, but they carry a power that transforms your heart in ways that last. God works within these gentle spaces, rebuilding your strength, restoring your hope, and reminding you that you are never alone in what you are facing. There is a quiet reassurance forming within your spirit, something that tells you that your life is not without purpose, and that every step you have taken, even the difficult ones, has been leading you towards something meaningful. God sees the full picture of your journey, understanding every detail in a way that brings peace instead of confusion. His guidance is not rushed or forced, but careful and intentional, leading you toward a place of greater clarity and calm. Type 1010 if you agree. As you begin to trust in this gentle guidance, you may notice a shift in the way you carry yourself through life, a quiet confidence that replaces fear and a steady calm that remains even when things around you feel uncertain. This is not something you have created on your own, but something that has been growing within you through God's presence, shaping your heart and strengthening your spirit in ways that feel natural and real. A little-known discovery hidden within leaked CIA research is generating worldwide attention. The technique takes only 7 seconds and is believed to place the brain into a powerful state linked to financial growth and success. Researchers from 4 neuroscience facilities reportedly observed unusual effects connected to this process. Since then, people have shared stories of unexpected income, dream vacations, luxury purchases, and opportunities they never thought possible. Awareness of this method remains limited, and the page revealing it could vanish without warning. Click the link in the description and comments below to see why interest is spreading so quickly. There is something deeply comforting about knowing that you do not have to carry everything on your own, that there is a presence walking beside you that understands your journey completely. God's love supports you in ways that are both seen and unseen, providing strength when you feel weak, peace when you feel restless, and hope when you feel uncertain about what lies ahead. Even in moments when you feel unsure of yourself, God's view of you remains steady and filled with love. He does not see you as someone who is failing or falling behind, but as someone who is growing, learning, and becoming stronger with every step you take. His smile over your life reflects this understanding, a quiet joy that comes from seeing your heart continue to move forward with courage and faith. There is a gentle invitation within your heart to let go of the weight you have been carrying, to release the pressure to be perfect, and to allow yourself to rest in the truth that you are already loved and accepted. This release does not mean giving up or losing direction, but finding a new way to move forward, one that is guided by peace instead of fear. As you continue on your journey, there will be moments where you feel a renewed sense of hope rising within you, a lightness that makes it easier to breathe and to believe that something good is ahead. These moments are not random, but signs of God's presence working within your life, gently leading you toward a future filled with peace and purpose. There is something beautiful about the way your story is unfolding, even in ways that you may not fully understand yet. God is shaping your path with care, weaving together every experience, every lesson, and every moment into something meaningful and complete. Nothing in your life is wasted or forgotten, but held with purpose and intention, contributing to the person you are becoming. God's smile remains constant, not fading with difficulty or growing distant with time, but steady and unwavering, a reflection of His deep love for you. This love surrounds you in every moment, offering comfort, guidance, and strength that will continue to grow within you as you move forward with trust and faith. Type 222 if you walk by faith. There is a peaceful strength growing inside you that cannot be shaken by outside noise or temporary struggles, because it is rooted in something deeper than circumstances. God has been building this strength within you through every moment you thought was breaking you, turning those moments into something meaningful that now supports you instead of weakening you. Even the days when you felt like nothing was changing were actually filled with quiet progress, shaping your heart and teaching your spirit how to stand gently but firmly in truth. There is something beautiful about the way your heart is learning to trust again, not in a rushed or forced way, but slowly, naturally, like a flower opening to light after a long period of darkness. This trust is not blind or uncertain, but calm and steady, built on the quiet realization that you are held by a love that has never failed you, even when you felt lost. God's presence has been constant in your life, not always visible, but always active, guiding you with care and protecting you in ways you may only now begin to understand. There is a new sense of peace that begins to settle within you as you let go of the need to control everything and instead allow yourself to be guided with patience and faith. This peace does not remove challenges, but it changes the way you walk through them, giving you a calm heart and a clear mind, even when things are uncertain. It reminds you that you are not alone in anything you face, and that every step you take is supported by something far greater than your own strength. Type 2020 if you trust in God. As this peace becomes a part of your life, you may notice that your thoughts are becoming kinder, your reactions softer, and your heart more open to receiving love and giving it freely. This is not something that happens by force, but something that grows naturally when your spirit feels safe and supported. God is creating this safe space within you, a place where you can rest, heal, and grow without fear of being judged or rejected. There is a quiet joy that begins to rise within you, not because everything is perfect, but because something inside you feels steady and secure. This joy is gentle and lasting, not dependent on outside situations, but rooted in the deep understanding that you are loved and cared for in every moment. God's smile reflects this joy, a peaceful delight in seeing your heart come alive again in ways that feel real and lasting. There are times when you may look back at your past and realize how far you have come, how much you have grown, and how many things you have overcome, even when you thought you could not continue. These reflections are not meant to bring pain, but to remind you of your strength and the quiet faith that has carried you through everything. God has been with you in every step, guiding you, supporting you, and gently leading you toward where you are now. There is something deeply meaningful about the way your life is unfolding, even in moments that once felt confusing or uncertain. God is weaving everything together with care, turning every experience into something valuable that contributes to your growth and your peace. Nothing in your life has been without purpose, and nothing has been wasted, even the moments that felt difficult or unclear. Some are calling this one of the most remarkable wealth discoveries ever revealed. Newly uncovered CIA files describe a simple 7-second brainwave technique believed to help recondition the mind for prosperity and abundance. Supported by findings reportedly reviewed by 4 neuroscience research centers, this daily practice is attracting attention from people seeking financial breakthroughs. Many claim it helped them move from financial struggle to greater stability, freedom, and success. Information surrounding this technique is becoming harder to locate online. Click the link in the description and comments below before it is gone. As you continue to move forward, there will be new moments of clarity, new feelings of peace, and new opportunities to grow in ways that feel natural and true. You do not need to rush or force anything, because what is meant for you will come at the right time, guided by a love that understands your journey completely. Trusting this process allows you to move forward with calmness and confidence, knowing that you are being led with care. God's smile over your life is not just a reflection of where you are now, but of everything you are becoming. He sees your future with clarity and joy, knowing the peace, strength, and purpose that are waiting for you ahead. This understanding fills his heart with a quiet happiness, a deep appreciation for the journey you are on and the person you are becoming through it. There is a steady light within you now, something that continues to grow and shine even in difficult moments. This trust is not based on what you can see or understand, but on the gentle knowing that you are not walking alone and never have been. God's love has been quietly carrying you through every season, and now your spirit is beginning to recognize that truth in a way that brings deep peace and quiet confidence. You may begin to notice that you no longer react to challenges the same way you once did, and situations that once caused fear now feel easier to face with patience and clarity. This change is not because life has suddenly become easier, but because you have become stronger within. God has been shaping your heart through every experience, teaching you how to remain steady even when things around you feel uncertain. This steady strength is now becoming a part of who you are, something that supports you in every moment. Type yes to affirm. There is a deeper understanding growing inside you, one that allows you to see your life with more compassion and less judgment. You begin to realize that your journey has not been about perfection, but about growth, healing, and learning to trust in a love that never leaves you. This understanding brings a sense of freedom, allowing you to release the weight of past mistakes and move forward with a lighter heart and a clearer mind. God's smile over your life reflects this freedom, this quiet transformation that is taking place within you. He sees the way your heart is opening, the way your spirit is becoming more peaceful, and the way you are learning to live with a deeper sense of trust. His love is not something distant or unreachable, but something close and constant, guiding you with care and filling your life with gentle strength. There is a quiet joy that begins to grow within you, not tied to circumstances or outcomes, but rooted in the simple truth that you are loved and supported in every moment. This joy feels calm and steady, like a soft light that continues to shine even when everything else feels uncertain. It is a reflection of God's presence in your life, a reminder that peace is always available to you when you choose to rest in His love. As you continue to move forward, you may find yourself letting go of things that once felt important but no longer serve your peace. This letting go is not a loss, but a release that creates space for something better, something more aligned with the calm and clarity you are now beginning to feel. God is guiding you through this process with patience, helping you make choices that support your growth and your well-being. There is a deeper connection forming between your heart and God, a connection that feels natural and steady, not forced or uncertain. This connection allows you to feel guided even when you do not have all the answers, and to trust in the path you are walking, even when it feels unfamiliar. It brings a sense of calm that stays with you, helping you move through life with grace and confidence. God sees every part of this journey and understands it completely. His smile is not just a response to where you are now, but a reflection of everything you have been through and everything you are becoming. He sees the strength you have gained, the peace you are learning to carry, and the hope that is growing within you. This understanding fills his heart with a deep and gentle joy, one that remains constant through every moment of your life. There is a quiet assurance that begins to guide your steps, a feeling that you are moving in the right direction even when you cannot see the full path ahead. This assurance does not come from certainty in outcomes, but from trust in the one who is guiding you. God's presence provides this guidance, leading you gently and steadily toward a future that holds peace, purpose, and fulfillment. As your journey continues, allow yourself to embrace this calm, to trust in this guidance, and to rest in the knowledge that you are supported in every step you take. There is nothing you need to prove and nothing you need to fear, because you are already held in a love that is constant and true. Type 1212 to claim miracles. For years, people have wondered why some individuals seem to attract wealth and opportunity more easily than others. Leaked CIA research may offer an unexpected explanation. A hidden 7-second mental exercise is helping ordinary people develop a stronger prosperity-focused mindset from home. Reports suggest that 4 neuroscience labs evaluated the process and observed unusual results. Users describe paying off debts, making long-desired purchases, and experiencing a greater sense of financial confidence. This information may not remain public for much longer. Click the link in the description and comments now to discover the technique before it disappears. There is a calm strength that now lives within you, something that does not depend on outside approval or perfect circumstances, but rests quietly in the truth that you are loved and guided every single day.